Welcome to Hey Dr. Sue. So people submit their sex questions to me anonymously, and once a week I post one question and one answer. Do you have a sex question you've always wanted answered? Go ahead and check out the description for information on how to submit it anonymously. Next question is it true that you can now get abortion drugs at CVS? That's sort of true. Let me explain, and let me be very clear that this information may change based off the date. I'm recording this on May 28th. It used to be that when we talked about abortion in the US, we were talking primarily about a surgical abortion. This would require a person going somewhere, like a clinic or a hospital, to have the procedure done. But in 2022, more than half of women in the US had a medical abortion, which involves no surgery and instead uses 2 medications. Let me stop for a minute and say that the data we have on abortion in the US may not be 100% accurate, and this was before Roe v. Wade was overturned. Before Roe v. Wade was overturned, people may have been getting the pills that they needed to have a medical abortion by mail, and that might not be accounted for in the numbers. At the beginning of 2023, the FDA decided that pharmacies, like CVS, could begin to sell mifepristone. Mifepristone is the first drug used in a medical abortion. In order for a pharmacy to sell the drug, they had to become certified. When I originally wrote this back in January, both CVS and Walgreens had indicated that they intended to seek certification. The second drug needed for a medical abortion is misoprostol. This was already accessible at many pharmacies because it can be used for things other than abortion. It's often prescribed to people to decrease the chances of getting a stomach ulcer if they take things like aspirin regularly. A lot of people are happy about the FDA's decision because it can make mifepristone easier to access, but you still need a prescription to get it. You won't be able to just go into your neighborhood pharmacy and get the medications you need for medical abortion off the shelf. For some people, there might still be issues accessing the medications. In some states, it might be illegal to buy these drugs, or people might not be able to get to a pharmacy that is certified to sell the drugs. Also, some pharmacies allow their employees not to sell items that are against the employees' values. There was a lot of press around this in 2022 when some people couldn't buy condoms at Walgreens. If that was happening with the condoms, imagine what might happen with an abortion drug. With the issues of access in mind, I want to mention 2 things. The FDA decided in December of 2022 that the drugs necessary for a medical abortion could legally be sold through the mail, although there are court cases right now that are challenging that. The other thing to note is that the January 2023 decision stated that you did not need to get mifepristone in person. Since the laws about abortion vary from state to state and quite honestly from month to month, and things are constantly changing, it might be hard to keep up with where things stand with abortion in your state. So I've included a link in the description to a website that you might find helpful. Until next time, be safe and have fun. Did you like that video? If so, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. That way you'll know when new videos come out. Also check out the description to find out how to find me on Instagram, Medium, and Twitter. And make sure to check the description for links where you can submit your sex question.